Welcome, everyone. We've got the Transformers Studio Series 86 movie Megatron. I've been really looking forward to getting this. I've seen so many reviews and so much information about this online. So I do want to go over it. I'm mainly going to use this to do comparisons because I think that's probably the one thing people probably haven't seen a lot. And if you are regular folk like me, you probably will be getting yours soon, or maybe you were on the fence and maybe you might want to get it. And these are going to start actually showing up at retail soon. So this I got from Amazon. So we at least know Amazon is coming soon. Don't know about Hasbro Pulse, don't know about any other retailers, but Amazon is shipping these now. So let's go ahead and open him up. Um, the box is kind of big for like how much Transformer you get, but you know you're paying a lot for the engineering here. All right. And in person, this dark gray, it doesn't look blue, but as a like color person, there's like a little hint of blue in this gray. Like it kind of leans into like a blue tint, but it is not blue. So depending on the camera and lighting of whoever's taking the picture or taking the video, this could look a little bit more blue, a little bit more gray. And then maybe even depending on your own individual eye ability, it may come across a little bit different. But this does seem to be kind of the same color as Masterpiece Megatron. So that might be a thing. Um, and Takara did these little figures years ago called Metalcore. This whole paint scheme kind of looks similar to that. Although the face was kind of painted a little bit more like with a green tint, and you definitely don't have that here. All right, so let's hook him up with his fusion cannon and put his little fake gun barrel on the back. Yeah, this is a nice figure. It's got you know, the modern Hasbro detail. It's like G1 cartoon, but there's like all this line detail. Not too much, not too little, kind of just right somewhere in the center. That's one thing I like about these. It is not just like a little mini masterpiece. It is, stylized. In its style, it's kind of its own style. So I do like that. And do like how this guy's got butterflies for the chest. And I don't know what had ratchets just now. Something was making a ratchet noise. But everything is pretty much friction so far. But yeah, this guy looks pretty amazing. So, let's just go right into some comparisons. So, our first modern Megatron. This is the Siege, and you can tell he's quite a bit bigger. This happens to be the Takara. What do they call this? Perfect. Can't remember. I want to call it Perfect Paint Edition, but that's not what this is called. But there is Siege. Next we have Earthrise, and again, good bit taller than Earthrise. And I remember being really excited about this figure when it came out, the Earthrise one. But it's just not the same. All right, so that's Earthrise. Just for the hell of it, here is New Age, who is short. Speaking of the green tinted face, he's got the green tinted face. All right. Then Shockwave. Now, I know we're getting a 86 Shockwave, so I'm really curious like what they plan on doing. Is it going to be an all new mold? Are they going to take the existing mold and do something? Or are they just going to paint, the existing mold a different color? I do think this probably needs to be a little bit bigger. Should definitely be the size of whatever the new Seeker mold is going to be. I think they're supposed to be kind of all like to each other's head. So um, yeah, he looks a little short here next to this Megatron. And then I've been curious how he's going to look next to Galvatron, and Galvatron is a little bit shorter. He's actually noticeably shorter. Like his eyes come to Megatron's mouth. So that is interesting. There is a DNA design kit that does some things with the feet that will end up making him taller, and that'll probably be right about the size he needs to be to kind of match up with this Megatron. There is Galvatron. And then last, here is Earthrise. Oh, excuse me. Siege Optimus. This is the Takara dramatic capture. Very small, but kind of different scale. And then last, we've got Optimus. The whole purpose that we've got this new Megatron. And I've heard people say Megatron's a little bit bigger. And yeah, it's almost like Optimus and this Galvatron are the same size. Taking away, the spire of the helmets and all that stuff, like shoulder line, eye line, they're almost the same height. I don't mind Megatron being a little bit taller. I think that's fine. And the difference is not very noticeable at all. So I think that's definitely no problem. And I do like how this gun has a tab on the top. I wonder if they're going to do something. Come on, camera. so that this can like peg into the seeker somewhere. That was definitely a thing in the comic book. They would often show Megatron like up underneath, like flying around with the jets. He wouldn't like go into the cockpit and disappear. I also like the way they engineered the hand. He's got these articulation points in the fingers, but the way they did the hole, you can easily slide, like a handled weapon in there. Kind of wish they did that with every Transformer. Um, don't necessarily have to make everyone with movable fingers, but just having that open hand, I think, just gives you a lot more options. But this is a really nice figure. It's surprising how well it cleans up. It's definitely like same energy here, like I don't know if the same designer worked on both, but like the level of effort and detail and hiding of things. I know Optimus has a backpack, but he had a backpack in the TV show too. But this engineering is pretty cool. So, if you collect Transformers, you should have this. Whatever line that you collect, you should have you a 86 Megatron. You should have an 86 Optimus. This is a really nice figure, and now that we know we've got more stuff coming, I guess we already knew about it, but we saw the new Seeker mold. We got a Shockwave, a Soundwave, an Astro Train. We got so much stuff coming. There's stuff that they haven't even announced, for next year that's coming. So, um, yeah, really excited about this. And I'm probably never going to transform him. I'll just pretend that he does transform into a gun, and that is his alt mode. And that is the end of it. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you haven't done so, please like and subscribe. And as always, tune in to more videos coming up. Thank you.